Namaste. I will talk a little bit about my experience I have with this practice, and especially with a wish to grow and the surrender part. I was always determined to reach things. Even before I started with the practice, I had my ideas how my life should be. My parents had ideas how my life should be, and I thought, yeah, these are of course also my ideas, but I thought I got it there, I want to study there, I want to do this, I want to do that. But it wasn't actually what I really wanted to do. This is what I thought I wanted to do. So very early in my life I got in contact with yoga, and it accompanied me. I wasn't doing it always, not every year, but when I grew older I just realized, okay, it is very good with my very hard job I did to have some yoga practice, and I also had different forms of meditation, and I thought, yeah, that's very nice. When I discovered I had kind of everything my parents thought it's good for me, or even I believed it's good for me. I had a very good job, I earned good money, and but I didn't feel very good about that. For a time I was searching, I was looking, oh yeah, I want to be part of something, but I had the really inside feeling, this is not what this life is about. And like everybody else, we are coming to the point where what is my purpose in life? Why am I here? I think more or less everybody has this thought, earlier or later. And so I just thought, okay, I had the wish to change something. There was a next determined wish I had. So I thought, okay, I quit my job, and I got traveling, and then I got more in contact with yoga, and I decided to become a yoga teacher, because I thought, yeah, this is the way how to change, or I didn't know what I was thinking. It was just a very deep feeling inside. And then I did that, and I thought, okay, now you did it, now it's finished. No. And then I discovered, okay, it just started. But it was always, when I look back in my life, I saw that I had this really deep wish inside me to do something. And I also have very strong, I don't know if it's a strong energy or a lot of power to do things. When I really wanted something, I did that. And now with this practice, it comes in very handy, actually, because he told already a little bit how I decided to do the karma sannyas, this ceremony. I didn't actually know what it was, but I just had the feeling, okay, I want to do that. And I talked to him, and he was a little bit, does she really want to do that? And and then I did that, and it was the right thing to do. I knew it. I was sitting there in India, I heard these mantras, and I knew it was the right thing, and it was a very strong wish. And this wish is kind of really accompanying me through my life, and of course now I learned this wish to grow is the most important thing in this practice, and also the most important thing in my life. I really had, at one time in my life I was very desperate. I wasn't very happy how everything was going, so I was crying for help. I needed somebody who can help me. I didn't know what it was. I thought maybe it's a teacher or whatever. I was alone, maybe it's a partner or whatever it is. I just knew I need to have somebody who can guide me through what I'm going through. And then I had to move because as a yoga teacher I didn't earn so much money as before. But it was okay because my neighbor, she organized a retreat with Swami Ganeshananda in Switzerland on the mountains, and she asked me if I want to do a yoga class out there. And I said, oh yes, of course. because I just started and it's a good opportunity to get more yoga students, and I went up there and I really didn't know what I was expecting. This is, I think, what's also kind of what I do. I just do because I feel it is the right thing. I don't think about stuff. Okay, of course I do sometimes think, oh yeah, this might be the good thing, but it was actually always when I did listen to my heart, when it was the right decision, and not when I listened to my mind. So I went there, and he said that we had this first open eye, and it was very revealing for me, and it was so strong. It was something very special, and he talked about that he had this feeling when he first met Rudy that he's gonna do the meditation for the rest of his life, and I had the same feeling in me. This is the right thing to do. I was kind of, what am I going to do? How am I going to manage to be a yoga teacher but also have a regular life? Because I didn't want to go to Nepal or Tibet in a cave and to become a nun, and I thought there must be a way. And then he said, well, you have to embrace the whole life, everything, every little part in life. And I thought, oh, okay, there might be a way I can do that. Because I knew inside, I don't want to do anything else. I want to do the practice. I want to be a yoga teacher. I want to do the meditation. I want to grow. I had this very deep wish to grow, even before he talked about it. Before I even knew it, this really strong wish. And I think this is such a basic part in this practice, that you really want to achieve something. It's not so much that you... I mean, this is the focus part. He talked about this morning. There is a very nice, to have a focus on something, but at the same time, just to let go of that again. So when I had this wish to grow, I was going to the open eye, and every time I thought, oh, now this time you will have the big bang. This will be it. And I got disappointed every time. Well, of course there was something happening, but I was so focused on this big bang that I didn't realize, oh, there is a much subtler transformation going on than this really, Kriya or whatever I was thinking of. I can't really say what I was expecting. So, but it's very good, to have this wish, but it's also like having expectation or having a focus, having a goal. It's so important that you're in between, that you really let go of everything again, to take stock and to really feel inside and to see, okay, it doesn't have to be this faraway goal. It is maybe just a little closer, and it's not so big, it's maybe a little bit smaller. But because I was always, I have to reach this, and very fast, I was always very fast. I did ski racing when I was a kid, and of course everything was, fast. And then I discovered, there is something to it, to do it very slow. And this is also what I discovered in yoga, because there are so many different yoga styles, which are all very fine, but I discovered that if I do it really with awareness, if I listen inside, I feel much more. For me it was also like, you can just relax actually. I don't have to be so determined and so focused. Just feel what's going on. And this is not only in yoga, but it's also in everyday life. We are so distracted by so many things, but instead of just coming always back inside, either with meditation, sitting down every day, or maybe doing some breathing in between, or doing yoga, or whatever you do, it's so important just to go inside, feel inside, and then to really, let it expand. And that was a very nice revelation for somebody who was always very fast, so that it's actually going in a different way, what I didn't think, because I had a complete different idea of how my life should be. But it's always, you go away and then you discover it's okay what you do, but maybe there is also another possibility to go. There is this saying, I don't know how to say it in English, but there are many ways going to Rome.
Yeah, exactly.
And this I discovered. I always was so focused on one way that I didn't see the others, which are very beautiful. It was just the main street, it was just the highway. And then I discovered all these little tiny roads with so many things to discover. And this is what is in life. You can discover so many things if you let go of your main expectation, and if you go back inside and you use the practice and you listen inside, and then if you listen, suddenly you get all the answers. It's like you're opening up to new possibilities. And this is also very important, the state of being open. This is what he talks all the time about. Open your heart. And this is not only opening the eyes, but it's the heart, for me at least, it's what's so important. That the heart, my heart always told me what to do. It told me go to Norway, and I was like, oh, I love Italy, why do I go to Norway? I don't like the cold, I don't like the darkness. What am I going to do there? I had everything at my yoga studio. I earned good money even with yoga, and then I said, no, I have to go. And it was the wish to grow which led me. My heart was telling me completely different things. Everybody else was like, you can't do that. Are you crazy? Why? And I said, well, I don't know, I'm just doing it. And I see, I can go back, I can come back, I can start again. Where's the problem? There's really nothing to be afraid of. Because if you are open in an open state, this is kind of what the word open says, you attract so many different things. When you're closed, you protect yourself, but by protecting yourself, you hurt yourself even more, because there's nothing coming in and nothing going out. So, and this is the state I was in, with really doing the work, going in it, going through it, and feeling all the pain from wherever that comes from. Sometimes I don't know, but I just feel it, and I said, okay, just feel it and then surrender to it. And one sentence I read in Rudy's book was it made a big impression, because he said, you can't just surrender a little bit, but you have to surrender everything. And then I thought, oh my God. And I come always to a point where I feel so much resistance, and then I say, well, this is exactly where I have to go through it. And this is sometimes really painful, and but it's worth to do it, because I know I went through several difficult situations in my life so far, and it became always after you went through that, it was light, it was open, it was, I don't know if easy is the right word, but it was very, very different. And you can't imagine your life how it should be, all the ideas we have about how our life should be, or how our friends should be, how our family should be, the work, whatever we do, So it is very nice to be open and just to let things happen, even if you're afraid of it, because so far I have the experience, nothing really happened. It was just the inner pain. It is very strong, and it is quite a lot to deal, But this is the thing, we are so afraid of that, instead of being afraid of closing, not letting the heart, the love, the openness, letting other people in.